July weekend a little bit.
Yeah, 4th of July. So Finley had a good time as well. But now we're on our way to the Oregon coast, and the first stop up is Cannon Beach. Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Derek, and together we're the Av Adventurers.
And we purchased a van 6 months ago, and we have been converting it into a camper van.
Now this is our first trip inside our new van, and this is our 10-part series. Hope you enjoy. So we are walking around Cannon Beach. It's a pretty cool little touristy town, a lot of cool shops and restaurants and bars and cafes and coffee shops, but we're heading down to the beach. So
yeah, we're really excited to see Haystack Rock. Take some pictures. So far, other than the fact that it's July and I'm wearing a winter hat and a winter jacket. It's so cold here, but super cool. Definitely touristy, so you just kind of have to work around that and be patient. But we got some beers at an awesome brewery. The Rock, Haystack Rock is awesome. The beach is great. Finn can be off the leash. We've met some really nice people, really nice dogs, so we're pumped, but we're ready to head down the coast now.
So we have this really cool spot right along the coast, just off of Highway 101. Megan's inside taking care of paying for it. But it's right at a marina, so they have all kinds of fresh seafood. We're gonna make our own dinner and get started with that here in just a second, but you can see it just has your fire ring, got a picnic table, then it's just our van backed up straight to the marina, leads straight out to the ocean. So we're in for a beautiful night with awesome scenery, and hopefully get a little bit of a sunset to enjoy the night, and I really appreciate this spot. Not every morning is get up and go. This morning's a little dreary. You can see we got rain last night at the campsite. So we're just hanging and made some coffee. I'm enjoying that while just getting some things charged and doing some editing. Megan and Finn are still enjoying a little bit of the snooze. None of us slept amazing last night, but sometimes that happens. So a little bit of extra rest this morning, and then we're on our way for some cool coastal towns down the Oregon coast, and we actually have an awesome hike that we have planned out too. So we're excited to get going with that whenever we get going with that. We're gearing up for a hike. We're just outside Lincoln City, which is a coastal town in Oregon. And we're doing a hike called God's Thumb. It's supposed to be some pretty awesome views. So Megan's getting a little hydrated, Finley's getting a last second rest in, and then we'll be ready to hit the trail. So we're about a mile in. It's just been beautiful so far. A lot of rainforest coverage. We just went through a little bit of a meadow, which you can kind of see a little bit of here. But it's a lot hotter than we thought it was going to be. It's actually a little bit muggy because of the rainforest. So we're stopping to shed a couple layers, and then we're going to keep moving towards God's Thumb. So Mom is up on God's Thumb right now taking some pictures. Finn's really worried. But this place is unbelievable. The way the rocks jut out and how high we are above the water. You can kind of see it on video, but it's hard to really appreciate it. So Megan is one of the silhouettes that you see up there at the point So you see down there into the cove with the waves crashing. Over there we see another cove with more waves crashing. You can't quite see it from here, but just on the other side of those trees is the town of Lincoln City, and you can see the beach, the entire coastline from up there. So it's just an unbelievable spot. I got some drone footage, so hopefully it turned out pretty sweet and we can share it with you guys. So after the hike, we cruised up the coast a bit. Found a dump station, which was free in Lincoln City, which was awesome. And now we found this pretty epic spot for dinner. So we're gonna make a little black bean burgers and some mac and cheese and broccoli. But just the views during this are incredible. So rocky shorelines. And just beautiful views both ways.
We spent that night just off the coastal highway in a pull-off right next to the water. We were up early the next morning to start heading towards Central Oregon.
We're about halfway to Crater Lake from the coast. We stopped for a little lunch and a little bit of a swim. So Finn found an awesome little creek. Water's flowing pretty good, so it's nice and fresh, and it's nice enough for Megan to think about going in. Not quite, but she's thinking about it. Found an awesome campsite in a national forest. Accept some passes, pretty cheap. Has potable bathrooms, awesome little set. You can see our van up there through the woods, but right down a little path leads you to this awesome little swimming hole. But fortunately it's too cold, but you can just see the water is perfect. It's super clear. You see straight down into the bottom. Finley's worried.
Alright, I don't want him scratching me.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
It's actually not too bad.
Finley is the lifeguard on duty here at the creek, making sure everybody's okay. So just got a little bit of a haircut and trim up and shave the beard. So now it's time for me to go get the hair off me in the cold water. All right, so we did it. It was cold, and Megan's definitely braver than I am.
It wasn't too bad. I thought it was refreshing.
Yeah, but it was good. Got the hair off me, and now we get to enjoy the coldness of the creek by drinking our cold beers that are sitting in the water.
This campsite ended up being one of our favorites so far on the trip. The river was awesome, relaxing by the campsite was fantastic, and we enjoyed an amazing dinner. If you made it to the end of the video with us, please make sure to subscribe to continue joining us along our journey.